Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about the One Piece card game. I am back from my travels, so I finally have some time to make some relatively up-to-date content. So today I'm going to be talking about all of the new events they announced over the last week, as well as basically contextualizing those in the yearly calendar, so you can get like a rough idea of when things are going to be happening. We've got some new promo cards, which are looking very, very exciting, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, if you look over on the website, basically every Friday is when they update the website with like new information. So what they've done is they've announced stuff at ComicCon, stuff at the UK Games Expo, Store Tournament Volume 3, Treasure Cup May to June, and Store Championship Wave 1. So if we go to the ComicCon stuff, this is pretty boring. It's just if you show up, you can get access to this promo card, you can try Buddy Battle and stuff. Personally, as cool as these artworks are, I think these are exclusively going to be for collectors. I have no interest in picking up a non-foil version of any of these cards, though I would love a promo version of Miss All Sunday, because I do want a max rarity Blurple Crocodile, and I think that's going to be Spice in OP04. UK Games Expo, which, incidentally, if you're going to be at the UK Games Expo, come and say hi. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there from Thursday. I'm going as a member of the press, which is kind of cool. So if you see me there, come say hi. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as well as Thursday. If you're there like in the early access thing. Right. Anyway, so at the UK Games Expo again, they're going to be having these trial sessions. And you can, get promos and stuff. There's also going to be, they're talking about the side event. I believe this has already been listed. And this is like old news, but yeah, because it's talking about the regionals, which is sold out, forever. But you can try out Buddy Battles on June 2nd, on June 3rd, and June 4th, as well as obviously, the side event, which I'll be taking part in. I've got my ticket for that. Right. Anyway, here's the actual exciting news. So, Store Championship Wave 1. This is going to be July to August. So this is the first Store Championships we're getting for the One Piece card game. This is something where if you are a Digimon player, this should be quite familiar to you, is my understanding. So basically, the Championship is coming. Obviously, they misspelled it. Battle your way to the top and get the special card. The Store Championship has even special participation prizes. So it's meant to be the usual tournament formats. So what do you get for participation? Well, firstly, you get a pack of these sleeves. So that's pretty good already. This is feeling like a little mini regionals. Then you get your Store Championship Participation Pack, and we've got 6 brand new promos, so let's take a look here. Now, judging by the gold foiling that is present on these, I would expect these to be very shiny, like very much foiled, like in a sort of alternate art style, which makes me very, very excited for how good these are going to look. So obviously, Rocinante looks incredible. I don't really know how much you're going to be playing him, so that does kind of suck. Chopper does see it play as a 4-of in the film, started in the film Green Kid deck, so that's obviously good. So, if you're playing that deck, you'll want to be picking up some of these. Kamazo, again, a bit of an choice, though I did just notice these do all have the championship stamp on them, so that is going to be there as well. Kamazo is fine. Might get better as the game goes on, though, because it is a generic on KO if we ever get ways to KO our own stuff. I don't think this is a bad card, I just think it's one of those ones where, like, bit of an awkward one to make proper good use out of. Nico Robin. This one is going to be your high roll. I think if you get Robin, you should be able to sell this for a lot of money. This is the best Nico Robin. It still sees play to this day. It is the only alt art available in English at the moment of this card. Now, that isn't the only alt art coming. In fact, I believe it's getting a version, I believe, in the film Red pack, but that is like literally a year away. So this is the only alternate art version that's going to be available for very much the foreseeable future. So this is probably going to be one of the ones people want, and it's going to be quite spenny. Brûlé, this is a fantastic card. This sees play in basically every single yellow deck. Looks much nicer than the base rarity version. She looks appropriately sinister, I think. And yeah, this is going to be another one of those ones where people are definitely going to want it. And finally, Gecko Moria. My Doffy players rejoice. This is the good Gecko Moria. This is the top. This is the salvage Gecko Moria. So half of these are objectively very good. Your high roll is probably going to be Robin, then Brûlé, then Moria, then Chopper, and then Chopper and, well, probably Rocinante is going to be above it because people want it. The worst is probably going to be Karmazo from this, but I think these are all pretty damn good. So a really nice selection of promo cards that you are going to be able to get here. Okay, if you get top 4, you get an additional one. Though this might be relatively challenging depending on the size of your locals, and the winner is going to be getting one of these promo cards. So firstly, this is mistranslated. There is no KO up to 5 cost or less. This is the same as the original version. It just gains rush, but this is going to be one of those collectible prize cards that is going to be quite expensive. If we look over at the this graphic I made a little while ago, which you can find on my Patreon, which is linked in the description. If you're interested in competitively focused TCG content, I make deck guides, I make deck analyses, I make format analyses, and all that sort of really good stuff. So you can check that out there. I think it's a very reasonable fee for what it is. But anyway, you can see here we are in this July part, the Store Championship Wave 1 here, and we can see in October there's going to be a Store Championship Wave 2 as well, and I believe we're going to be getting the 1-drop blue blocker lore promo that Japan got in that season as the winner promo. So this is probably going to be the only time you're going to have access to this promo, which I do think is going to make it mean it's quite expensive. So winning is definitely going to be something you want to be doing. So I will be going to as many Store Championships as I can, though that probably won't be many because it's happening in July and August, and unless they're happening in the very, very, very late, and they're not, July 7th to August 11th, I am not here at all. I'm abroad, so I won't be able to go to any of these, which sucks, but you definitely should. Okay, next. Treasure Cup May-June has been updated. So I believe what has happened is they've added some new dates. So if you have a look here and you check through these dates here, some of these are new. Unfortunately, I didn't get into any of the online. I didn't get into this online one or this offline one. I was unable to go, but hopefully I'll be able to go to the next one. And this is going to be the usual Treasure Cup affair. Top Usopp for top 16. Top 8 getting the Serial Luffy and the Zoro, and then the champion playmats and all that sort of stuff, and the event packs and the choppers for top 64. So yeah, all the usual sort of affair here for the Treasure Cup with the Black Don sleeves. This is what you're going to be getting over on these ones. Finally, we got the Store Tournament Volume 3. So this is going to be from June through to September. And Store Tournament Volume 2 was kind of fine. The Black Don was good, the Izo was good, but Black Maria was a bit of a miss, and Frankie was definitely a miss. So let's see what we're getting here. Spoiler, it is better. We're getting Nami, Bonnie, if it's going to load, skipped over Bonnie, Nami, Bonnie, Sentomaru, and Who's Who. So, again, some much less desirable, right? Like, people are probably going to be searching for the Bonnie #1, followed by Nami, and then Sentomaru and Who's Who are definitely less desirable. However, these are all cards that are going to see play. Every single one of these sees a tremendous amount of play. And if you look at the winner version, so this should be familiar to anyone who's been following the Japanese format, whereas they have the exact same artwork of this, although I think this doesn't have the map in the background. But then we also have the same for Bonnie, the same for Sentomaru, and the same for Who's Who, which JP don't get. So this is obviously very, very cool for us. I will definitely be wanting to pick up the winner versions of these. They are very affordable nowadays. They're not so, insanely high price, like £70 like they were on release, which is obviously a good thing. So those are all of the new sort of tournaments and promos that they have announced. And as I said, very quickly, let's go ahead and contextualize that in the calendar. So this is, as I say, the graphic I made. So OP3 looking to come out in the end of June, and then immediately after that, so this is all going to be in OP3 format, you're going to be having the Store Tournament Wave 1. We'll be having the online regionals Wave 2 as well, where I'm hoping to be taking part in that. Then we've got in August we get offline regionals Wave 2, so I should be going to some of those in August and September. In August, of course, we're getting ST8 and 9. Relevant for yellow, they get the 5/7 vanilla Yamato and the 1 cost event. I believe those see a lot of play. Not super relevant for black. And then in, of course, September, OP4. That's what I think we're all most excited for. OP3. I'm going to be making a lot of content on OP3, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I think there's a lot of issues in the format. I think it's going to feel very samey, and I think a lot of people are going to be clocked out just waiting for September, and I'll sort of expound on that in a video, which you should, of course, subscribe to the channel to be notified immediately when that comes out. But then, as Tour Championship Wave 2 comes, that'll be in OP4 format. I think that's going to be much more fun, and then we're going to be having that. as well as Online Regionals Wave 3 in October. ST10 comes out in November. Obviously, this is unconfirmed. These are all predictions, but judging by the release cadences, it should be this, which we should have for Offline Regionals Wave 3, and we have no idea what's coming out in ST10. So that's something we're going to be seeing in the coming months. And then OP5 is looking to be in roughly December, and then, of course, National Finals in the OP5 format, and then potentially Worlds in OP6 format. All very, very speculative. Obviously, I published this back in February, and we haven't really had many updates since then to really confirm or deny, basically, any of these dates. But there we go. That is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this and found it useful, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel. The set list for OP4 should be dropping in the next week. So subscribe to the channel. Because I will be, I might live stream going through all the cards, or I might record a video and just do it that way, sort of depending on what people want to see. But you should definitely subscribe to the channel to be notified as soon as that comes out, because there's going to be, I think, something like, there's like 60 to 70 cards we're still missing, like a shit ton. It might be even more than that. So, yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Again, check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Check out my Discord to talk about all things trading card games, especially One Piece. And let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.